Well, great afternoon, everyone. Shuffling the cards here. I want to look more into the Melania thing that she said yesterday. A lot of speculation about why it's happening. Now, first things I got out, when it comes to the astrological things, and then that new deck I have, first thing I got out was midheaven. Midheaven, mind your reputation. You can't make this up. And with that, I got Taurus above it, which is cultivating. So trying to cultivate a thing about the reputation. And the other side of it was Mercury diving into the details. And above that is Sagittarius, or expansion. And I mean, they are, he's pulling that bow. And in the center of it all is heartache. Yeah. Heartache. So, grief, emotional struggle, sadness, despair, downhearted tears come from the heart. Sorrow is the price paid. Sorrow is the price paid at the heart of it. And trying to deal with her reputation now, cultivating what's been cultivated. And we've got something that's going to expand and get into details. I mean, that kind of says it all right there, doesn't it? So something is going to come out dark and dirty, more than just her porn stuff that she's done. Something to do with Epstein and Ghislaine, etc. So let's see what the cards have to say. If it's going to tell us, let me get my Lenormand as well. So the reading's about, what is it going to be? 8 of Cups. Yeah, wanting to cut this. Wanting to walk away emotionally from what is coming out. The energy coming into it is the 10 of Swords. So in this card, that looks like a pretty dark element, stuff floating around. Okay, 10 of Swords is information, the mindset, the stuff she's trying to walk away from now, emotionally distance from. Trying to cut the ties that's binding there. So let's see the clarification with this. Yeah, deeper information. Deep information about this. And she wants to get away from it, but the swords are coming out. Information is going to come out. So what's going on today? We have this awakening, okay? So again, it's all about more and more stuff is coming out at this point about the dark dramas to be revealed. These ones that have been wealthy thought they can just cover everything over. Nobody will ever know, but awakening is happening, and these shadows are being outed. So the challenge is, what's going to be the challenge? The challenge is 8 of Pentacles. So, yeah, you got the tattooist there. Something that's ingrained, what's being worked on, what's being flushed out. Okay? Waking up to what's there. The tattooed, what's under the skin. You can't get away from it. It's there. And control. It's about control, waking up. What's being worked on. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Potential outcome. What do we have? Strength. Now, I don't think this is strength for her. I think that all of these things being outed is gaining strength. Outside influence is 7 of Wands. The sharks are circling. Okay? Sharks are circling. 7 of Wands. It's gaining strength. Okay? And the clarification is about sacrifices. Okay? So what are the sacrifices at hand? What are the sacrifices? Let's pull one more and see. Sacrifices, a message about sacrifices. The young kids. Manipulations. Now we know that she was a quote-unquote model, and in that model industry, they were trafficking all these people. And so now she's trying to say, no, I was never with Epstein. I didn't even know. I was never on the Lolita Express. I was never, well, that's all a lie. So apparently, she was with Epstein first. Yeah, the fly, can't make this up. The fly in the ointment is the lovers, the male and the female. Okay? Okay? Fly in the ointment. About who she was with. The divergent path of the choices made, the fool. Okay, the life walked. And things are in motion, whether it's the ship or the chariot, the dolphins, and dolphins speak. Okay, these things are in motion. And she's juggling and trying to put out a deception. Okay, because there is the embodiment of Pentacles going forward, the control. Okay, the control. Embodiment of the wealthy, who's all involved. And what's being shared is eating away at her drama. The White House, those he has in charge. Okay. So looking for aid, something new, concrete is coming out. What's under the surface, the inspiration of cups. Okay, so this feeling that's coming up, emotional feelings, what's under the surface with all of this. Okay, and the dark, seeing through the dark, the knowledge, the 7 of Swords. So she is not feeling secure. We've got that, the leopard up there stalking, feeling like she's being stalked. The 7 of Swords. Okay. 7 of Swords. Oh, what they're wanting to get away with. Okay, 7 of Swords. Okay. So this is the theft, this is the drama, the things they've tried to get away with that's over her head now. And it's bearing down on her. the Dark Knight, the action of Pentacles, the long term, what actually concrete things that took place with the money, the abundance of all this, and it's an absolute Tower moment coming. And of course she sees the future of this and is really in despair about it. The Four of Cups, so contemplating this, and it's putting her in a very dark place. Okay? So she is trying to be like the turtle, have a shell, have a covering, because this is feeling menacing. The Five of Wands feels like the pack is coming after, okay? They're on her trail. This is the arguments, the drama, okay? She wants to have some cover, protection, because they are there. She is feeling hunted now because something is going to come out, heartache, grief, trying to mind her reputation. They're going to dive into details and expand it. Okay? And there is the promise that this is going forward. It's in motion. Okay? And she's struggling with this new thing that's going to come out, the new action. Ooh, when it comes to the devil and the children, the Epstein stuff. The whole dark thing with it. Okay? Because when it comes to going forward, there is going to be a victory of the actions. Okay, it's interesting, this is photography. Okay, a card that's showing photography in the dark that's going to come out. So, yeah. So she's trying to get ahead of something that is going to come out that's going to be devastating to her so-called reputation about Epstein, children, sacrifices, messages. Okay, she's underwater and the sharks are circling and it's gaining strength. The outcome, this is gaining strength. People are waking up to the abuse, the control of what they're trying to put in there, the picture they're trying to put out there, the tattoo, what's being worked on, okay? Like I said, the dark is being uncovered. The shadow, the light is shining on it now. And she has something, apparently, you know, I was wondering if this was just a diversion from the Iran things. This is something to do with Epstein, really dark, that's coming out, and it is including her as well. This is not just about what her husband's done. She's trying to distance. Okay? Or maybe some of it is, and she's trying to, you know, save herself as much as she can. Now, if she's saying, I was never, you know, a victim of Epstein, well, everything they say is a confession. Okay? So what's coming out is dark, disturbing. She's trying to get ahead of it. Midheaven, mind your reputation. And they're going to dive into the details. And for her, it is not a good scenario. Okay. She got where she's at. She wanted money. She wanted that. Well, she got it. She sold herself for it. Like I said, she's not the first lady, she's the first escort. And more about her, besides the porn photos that are out there, there is something that's going to come out that's even darker, deeper. Was she also providing girls? Okay. Or is it that it's going to come out that she was trafficked here and there and everywhere first? Okay. We'll have to see. But that's what I'm getting today. She is in a world of hurt. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, I don't feel real sorry for her because she made her choices. Okay? She's made her choices. And the way she came in is dirty. Okay? It's absolutely dirty. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.